Look, for those who use Sonny Bot, you can start with it. I'm going to start it here. In my case, I think I'm connected to Bulletproof. Yeah, I'm connected there. I'm going to disconnect. I'm going to, in the web settings, brokers are important professionals. But here, you will need to enter the demo token and the real token. It's not just the email and password. The delivery is good because of that, because it lets you operate with the bot, but it has these two verification factors. Now we're going to the Sonny Bot robot, and we're going to transfer this demo account token to the demo token, to the real token, then save, clarify the saves here in the robot. In Sonny Bot, you will have to do this. Press the bar here, select, choose the broker. It has several brokers here. Ours is number 2. I have already made the switch to the new system, and now I am preparing to establish a connection. It is important to ensure that the connection remains stable and uninterrupted. Therefore, I will take the necessary steps to keep it consistently connected and functioning properly without any disruptions or issues that might arise during the process. Let me restart it here. Please restart now. Turn it on. All right, it's already connected. Now to switch to the demo account, for those who are going to start testing, come here. I think it's account. All right, it's here. Switch to the real or demo account. So since we're already on the real account, we're going to switch to demo. Just save it. All right, now it's on the demo account. Keep the real token and demo account, because without this, it won't work at all. In every robot that has the Deriv broker, for operations, you need to have these 2 tokens to be able to operate both on the real account and on his account. Now, we're going to come here to the sound bot. I'm going to go to signal copying. Who is using it? The sound bot will need to add the room to be able to copy the signal directly from the channel. In this case here, we will need to add it in the signal copying. Add the phone number. He will send a code to Telegram. Okay, you guys will have to add this code. It has arrived here for me. And since mine has 2-factor authentication, I'm going to have to use it here. All right, it's already added here. He already mentioned it. Telegram connected, reading active. It's already reading Telegram and reading the channels. Everything's good. What we're going to do now is add it here. We're going to copy the signal, in this case, here. Let me see if I can find Deriv right away. We're going to add the room. We're going to have to wait for it to load here, but you can click here to type. You found it already. Let me see Deriv. You guys will have to look for the Deriv channel. It's right here. If you guys can't find it here, it's better for you to pin the Deriv channel so the bot can read it and find it much faster. So what am I going to do now? I'm going to mark it here. It's marked and I'm going to save it. Now I'm going to go back. Actually, it came back here by itself. I'm going to settings rooms here. Oh, the cake is marked and which are the channels I'm copying the signal from, since I'm using his. I'm going to have to uncheck it, right? I'm going to have to disable the one from the bubble and enable the one from him. Okay. It's his. You guys put 2. Second anticipation. It's like you disabled it here. You'll have to save it. The one from Deriv. You enabled it. You'll have to save it. And that's it. Once you've done that, let me see if the signal is still coming in the room. Once that's done, we're going to have to come back here to the beginning. Now we're going to general settings. You don't need to change anything here. It's already set. Okay. Here you have to select the type of management that you guys will use. In my case, I'm using load recovery. Here I'm going to set the initial entry to 0.35. 2 gears. I need the multiplier 2.2. My stop loss will be 25. And my stop win will be 12. I'm going to save. Now I come here. Here, on the other side, the robot has already identified the new management. Now I'm going to enable this management. I'm going to go to management. I'm going to set it up now. Here it is at 50%. I'm going to use 50%. I'm going to use the aggressive setting, which is for a quicker recovery. There are two. Let me just check one more thing here. And restart profit. I'm going to leave this at 0. Done. What are we going to do? We're going to wait now. If a signal comes in here in his channel to see if everything is set up correctly. Now I'm just going to make one trade here. It's already all set up in his account. Every time you set up the room, always put it in the account. Demo RCA to test management. I recommend that you do a test for at least 2 to 3 days without worry, because the channel is already, it's free. There's no, that rush to finish the month, the 30 days won't be there. You won't have that problem. So let it run for 3 days. What type of management will work best for you? In my case, I'm going to use the large recovery, okay? And this is the setup I'm using. I'm just going to wait for the signal to come in now. The first signal has arrived. He has already identified it there. Done. He made the first trade. The signal went to rooster 1. He's making the little rooster 1. There you go, the first win. You can put this option here. Look, operations report. He pulls up the scoreboard here, okay? He will send this report here. All set. If so, actually, I was going to show how to set it up to operate by time, right? But there, if I'm not mistaken, the signals are already sent by time. If I'm not mistaken, it starts at 6 p.m. and then it goes until 11 a.m. I think you've already noticed that there is another detail here as well. If you want to change the stop win or stop loss, just write it here. Oh, stop is what? Yeah. Here, it's the stop loss. You can set the value here, for example. There I put rain here. It was 25, right? I typed here Isloa, which is the name that's written there in the robots command. Then you type in the value you want. Let's say I want to lower it to 10. Done. It has already been saved here. I want to lower the stop win now. I'm going to send a command to it. It's picking up the operations. Swine. I'm going to lower it now to fees. I lowered my stop win to 5. Okay. And every time you set it up, make sure to put it in his account to do the test. It will be doing the management work correctly. And for you, it will be picking signals according to the time. For example, here, it entered 2 seconds in advance, right? And it finished 2 seconds before the candle closed. So here we have 60 seconds. Is there inspiration? Now in this case, it's 1 minute. There's no mistake. Here, he talks about where he entered, right? That he entered the video of price. Where did he enter? Oh, it won again. I'm going to pull up the score. Oh, we have here 2-0, and you can also turn it off if you've already hit the stop win.